Hello, Ivan, Lewis, AVG, Nico, and Undertale. You can't RNG. This is the starter. Well, you can, like, technically, but it's like basically impossible and very impractical. Thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it, guys. Hello, Yasuo. Just from League of Legends. Hazaki, I believe Yasuo says. I don't even know why I would be doing that. I think I have to leave the... Yeah. I used to like playing against Yasuo because he's not good against Rengar. And Rengar was the only character I enjoyed. Hey, the Gaming Toaster, how are you? Hey, Narwhal Chicken, how are you? Alright. Ooh, and Rotom... I think we can. What's that? Oh, is that tissue paper? Would you RNG a shiny lonely Staccato with 15-0? I would, but I just haven't played Ultra Moon through yet. Like, I'm like on the first island still. In Ultra Moon. Well, I believe you don't need to go for... Wait, no, 15 you might need... Ah, crap. There's a... You can do 16 or 17 at, like, level 100, I think, and it's... And 15 for level 50, or it's 15 for 100... God damn it. I didn't mean to enter this. Where are we? Is it a yellow wormhole? Get me out of here. Yeah. No, it is 16 or 17 for level 50. Yeah, that's the thing. You should always, you know, on cart, no one plays level 100 on cart, so... Like, you know, people used to play level 100 on cart back when they had an auto level to 100 in Gen 4, and they removed it for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Hello, Pikachu. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. What was the auto level? Like in like Wi-Fi battles, you could just set the teams to be level 100. In Gen 4, they removed it in Gen 5 for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, you can only do it for like Wi-Fi battles, and it was just like the battle tower. Like you could do, used to be able to do. Yeah. No, I actually don't think the battle tower. If you challenge level 100 or whatever, it would just. You would be versus level 100 Pokemon, but it wouldn't set your guys to 100. But also, that's how people used to do like their breeding projects. Like, you could easily test the IVs of the babies without, because the judge back then used to suck like ass. The judge would only tell you. Actually, I don't even know if there was a judge in Diamond and Pearl. I'll tell you that. There definitely was in Heart Gold, but he would only tell you one stat at a time. What UBs do I still need? Shiny UBs? Only the Ultra Moon exclusives and Nihilego, I believe. I mean, the thing is, if you're going to competitive battle, no, that's not a good Stagataka spread. Because, like, you need the attack boost for that. That's, like, the point of him, is to get the attack boost, so I wouldn't do it. No, it's a plain yellow one. I flew so far. Hey, Rismatech, thank you for subbing by. There was no judge in DPP. Yeah, how do you still need Nihilego? Is it because of the background stuff that get messed up? Yes. Yes, it is. That is the reason. I haven't done the research on how to get a consistent frame because I am lazy and not a researcher. Well, actually, all my research anyway lately has been dedicated to Coliseum to see if I can get a consistent frame for the Pokemon I'm attempting to RNG in Coliseum right now. I'm considering, I have it on emulator, so I'm gonna look up all the emulator tools to see how if I can get a consistent frame on emulator, and then move that to see how I could transfer it to console. I just want to see how it jumps on, like, because right now I'm basing it just off of, like, I'm just trying to see, basically without any tools showing me the frame or anything like that, it's pretty hard to get it consistent. I've actually gotten within like 3 or 4 frames of previous attempts, but it's nothing too concrete or consistent. So, but I've just been doing, until very recently, exclusively research through console. Like, I tried using a timer to see if, even though letting more frames pass would happen, if I could make it a consistent advancement with the timer, but that actually just did not happen. Like, letting the frames advance longer, even though I was using a timer and being more consistent, made it more erratic. So, and then but at least in Coliseum, I'm finally figuring out, like, my seed range, which is very helpful, because it used to take me like 15 minutes to find my seed. Now it takes like 5, which is good. So I might actually, I've been considering making just a video on how effectively to find your seed, because the tool is in Japanese, and, like, I don't want to re-explain how to get the seed in every single video 100%, because it'd be such a long-winded explanation. Like in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, it's not that hard to explain. Oh, there we go. The seed every time. Can't get UB shut. You cannot. Yes, that's true. Oh, this wasn't. No, this thing's probably shiny then, right? Do I hit A against this, or do I? Or do you just walk into it? You just walk into it. Oh, it's not even shiny. Wow, 3-ring and he wasn't shiny? No, because if I was going for I would just go for IVs on other off-stream attempts. Yeah, dude, the viewers like the shiny hunts. Who are the Pokemon in this wormhole? Hold on. Ultra Space Wilds. We'll just do Ballpedia. That'll have enough info for me. Water World. Okay, Suicune. Latios. I'm still missing Kyogre, Qrem, and no, it's Ultra Moon only. So I'm still missing just Qrem. But Qrem you probably need. But Qrem you probably need both Reshiram and Zekrom, right? In your party, probably. I would imagine. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what it was in the soaring mechanic. So I just won't go into blue wormholes for a little while. So I've caught everything in the blue wormhole. I know in the red wormhole, I actually still have mulchers to get, unbelievably. No, I got mulchers. Who am I missing? I think I'm missing Articuno, not mulchers. I was frustrated with my Articuno shiny attempts. That was green. And I know in whatever colored wormhole Regirock's in, I'm missing him as well. I'm missing a lot of the Regis. Because I don't like the Regis. Because, well, I don't dislike them, but it's just like, they're whatever. They're so bad. It's like, what do I care? I'm also missing Heatran. I don't think I got a shiny Heatran in this game. Damn it. I got it. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to go in there. I lost a shiny Terrakion as well at one point. But it killed my whole team instead. It used Swords Dance 3 times and just freaking killed my entire team. I was must be getting my seed. I always get tricked by seeing things as they fade away. Nico isn't a lizard. I started watching for the shinies, now I like RNG abuse. Hey, that's the point, man. Get people to like RNG abuse. Because it's fun and skillful based on your timing. Yeah, I mean, getting your seed is hard. Honestly, if you just practice at it, you'll get it. It's just a thing where you have to put in... You failed 7 shiny Guzzlords. Thank you for stopping by, Nestor, and that's a tragic story. The most I failed was a shiny Regice. I killed it 3 times before catching it. In Emerald because I just like didn't have. Oops, I didn't mean to go in the. Well, hopefully I get something. Yeah, +6 is a pain, definitely. Nope. Just shiny. Yeah, so for the seeds, it's just a practice thing. You just gotta really put in the time. Such a cute wrapping job. Looks like a little Reese's. No, yeah, no, not Reese's. What am I thinking of? Tootsie Roll. Looks like a Tootsie Roll. Are you giving it to her tomorrow? Oh, wow. When are you guys going to that place or whatever?
Next Tuesday.
Oh, so you're going well after she's done.
Yeah, she doesn't leave for Colorado until like May 5th or something.
Okay. Damn it. Who discovered RNG? Well, technically the person who invented it. That was sarcastic. I have no idea. Yeah, I truly have no idea. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I did not discover RNG, no. Yeah, I think the first person do not quote me on this even a little bit. Yes, hello burning turtle. So I think the first person to discover well, the first posts I ever saw about RNG was that Blastoise X guy. Yeah, Blastoise X was the first guy I saw, who had done it, but oh, come on. Some of these wormholes it feels like there's no way to avoid. Yeah, so for Gen 7, Blastoise X was the first guy I ever saw doing it, but, like, and he made the first tools as far as I'm aware. That could be wrong information. I'm actually not positive, but yeah, I would credit Gen 7 RNG to Blastoise X. I'm just talking about Gen 7, not all RNG. I have no idea who discovered any of the old RNGs. I mean, the way the RNG process works gets naturally discovered as people learn to hack into consoles because they can, like, watch the RAM and stuff like that. You're an RNG. Thank you, Shameful Cole. Thank you for stopping by. Also, hey, Mighty Nico, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. For, like, older games, I don't know. Emerald's broken RNG has basically been known about. Man, Emerald's RNG has been known about for quite a long time. See, like, why didn't I go into that green wormhole there? That was crazy. No, avoid the blue one, please. Thank you. Yes, boop. No, avoid. Come on, give me a good wormhole. Where I'll go into this yellow one. Beep beep lettuce. What? Was playing SS before, but I got bored. You dude, I can't blame you. It's a boring game. Smash 4-6. Sorry. Taste in games is personal preference, and I don't mind whatever games you play. Hey, Luna Symphony, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. I think I would make a distinction between digital mechanical RNG. SS4 for all games is the worst. I don't like it. But, like, you know me. I'm a big Melee fan. I also just kind of by extension like Project M. It's hard for me to be away from the Project M scene just because one of my best friends is really good at it. And also, since I play in a box now, the Melee scene currently doesn't allow it. Like, you can play it at locals, but, like, no nationals are gonna do shit like that. So... that's just how it goes. Except for Smash 5, nope, don't care. Unless Smash 5 is Melee 2, I don't care. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, we don't have any gameplay of it, so it's like, I mean, like, you know, the statement you can't judge a book, like, this is like you can't judge a book without even its cover, like, there's no cover, you don't even know anything. But if its mechanics are similar to Smash 4, I'm not gonna like it. That's just the facts. Like, Melee's got a very specific style. What's wrong with Smash 4? Well, gosh, it's so hard to explain if you. It's so hard to explain if you're not into Melee. Why Smash 4 isn't fun? Okay. Thought Smash 4 was better than Brawl. Yeah, that's a low bar though. And I actually have a reason to own Brawl because you could play Project M with Brawl. Oh, hello. Someone in my Twitch chat. I just got a DS and Ultra Moon. I don't know you need an SD to play. I don't think you need an SD card to play on Ultra Moon. I'm not sure. Like, it's so hard to explain the problems with, like, the reason Melee is more fun than them without the games on screen. Now, if you could, if you guys want me to open up Dolphin, load up Brawl, and then load up Melee and explain the differences to you, I could, but I'm not going to do that. This is a Pokemon stream. Hello, Thomas Tank Engine. I'm so happy that my favorite children's cartoon is in the chat once again. I should have gone to that yellow one. Does fuck. Oh my god, I thought I went into that. Holy moly. I'm going too fast. I can't control my... Okay, I slowed down a little bit because I hit the things. But to be very broad in general as to why I really like Melee and why Brawl and Smash 4 are poopy, it all comes down to the control and the precision. Neither Brawl nor Smash 4 give you the same amount of control over your character that Melee did, basically. And since they don't give you that control, the game isn't as fun. The other big thing is that there's just the combos. Now, these games each have different problems in regards to that. Brawl has literally no combos. There's very little punishment for messing your neutral game up. Smash 4 does have combos, but they're all the same, and they're all like... So basically, excluding Bayonetta, every character's combo is pretty much the same, which is just like spam some up airs and stuff. And I'm not saying it's not skillful, because it is. Like, I'm not good at Smash 4. By definition, if I'm not good at something, it takes a skill that I do not have. But the combos, while they exist, are not dynamic. Melee's punish game is very dynamic. It shifts. The attacker has a lot of input and command over what they're doing and where their opponent's going. And the attackee, the person getting hit, also has some influence as to where they're going, and that's what makes it so interesting. So each person has to react and changes up what the comboer has to do. And Smash 4 simply does not have that kind of a dynamic. Yeah. Mr. Krabs, I'm shiny hunting Lord Magikarp. Hey, Magikarp's pretty cool. There we go, we got somebody. Who is it? Who is it? It's Regirock, probably? GGZGZO. Well, that's an interesting statement, but that's Registeel. Alright, I'm going to start saving because I don't know when. The unfortunate part about a shiny hunting Magikarp is that every single person on planet Earth has a shiny... Well, the only defensive nature I have is Calm, so I'm going to go with Calm. Yeah, every person on planet Earth has a shiny, whatever its name is. Magikarp, or Gyarados. Now, I know we've talked a lot in this stream about how no shiny has any value, but man, if there's a shiny that has 0 value, it is Magikarp. It is Magikarp, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it is, technically. Now, technically, no shiny has any value because everyone can get a shiny on their own. Oops, damn it. And if a Pokemon doesn't have good stats, then the Pokemon sucks. Sort of by definition. Hey Jade, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. I have played a lot of Melee in my time, and I'm pretty well versed into why it's fun. So, again, I'd never flame someone for liking Smash 4. I will shit talk the game endlessly, though. It's not even that they've been diluted, it's that, like... It's like, yeah, they're rarer, but, like, what does that mean? What even does that, like... They're an infinite resource. There we go. It's not like shinies are like finite in quality. Just because they're more scarce doesn't make them more valuable, because they are not finite. Put a shiny Arabic. You put a shiny GTS for any level Luminion? You know, I don't have a Luminion because it's just such a piece of shit. Like, what even... Like, what? Who even... Like, why did they even make Luminion? No, I'm not, like, flaming you for putting it on the G... I'm just saying, like... Like, what the... Like, why is Luminion in Pokemon? Like, they seem now concerned that their Pokedex is going to be filled up too quickly. But... It's their fault for putting Pokemon like Luminion in. Like, what does Luminion add to the fucking game? Alright. We got 2 Hasties right away. So we'll go for these. This is 16 seconds in. This will give me a good way to calibrate my timer. I'm actually going to set it as like 3171 or whatever, just because that's what it was last time. Set as target frame. Give me that calculate, baby. 966. Where's the thingy for this one? That's this one, okay. Google searches Lumini, right? Lumini is, yeah, there's just no value to it. Like, what even is it? Here we go. 6. Why is Aloma Mola not Love Disc Plus? You know, their designs are similar, but at the end of the day, Aloma Mola... like, doesn't have anything to... Like, their stat distributions are completely different. It's super weird. Like, I don't really get it. Oh, I'm back. Welcome to Jurassic World. What? Are you done? You're not gonna watch any TV or anything? Play Pikmin or some shit? God, Combine. This was such a pain in the ass in black and white. Like, I use Muna a lot in black and white version. You always had to get it to level 35 before you evolved it. Just so you could... No, it wasn't 35. It was 34. It was whatever level you learned Psychic at. That was the problem. And it's like, holy moly. Like, I gotta... Yeah, it was not easy. It's naive. Using stats, uncheck both of these bad boys. 94, 97, 197, 113, 107, 91. What do we got, Registeel? Boop. -4 and -2. Well, guess what? I'm not changing anything because that was so damn close. Good calibration so far. I know, I just wish I had something. That way, instead of 2 crap single Pokemon, we only had 1 mediocre line. What? Alomomola is good in singles, I'll tell you that. Like, its tier is kind of low for some reason, but Alomomola is like a staple on stall teams. Yeah, I think Alomomola is very powerful on stall teams. That's all I'll say about that. Love to see is very bad though. That's, I mean, again, it's like, why do they put these complete... Like, Luminion's design is okay, I guess. But, like, the problem is it's, like, just, like, a piece of shit. It's so bad. It doesn't, like, why are all of its stats garbage? I don't understand. Savage, Nico. Yeah. Good night, Pikachu. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the Discord. Yes, chat, say goodbye. Yeah, I should do the, increase the frames so I can get stuff past. And we got nothing. Like, it's just so bad, and its design isn't unique. Like, I just don't understand what creatively it added to the game. Like, why is it in there? Hey, Shadow God, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, even there are plenty, like, it's not that its stats are bad. It's that, like, its design is, like, okay. not horrible, and then its stats are also bad. Like, it just, there's nothing unique about it. It's just like a fish for the sake of being a fish. Yeah, filler. But Dex filler is why they're, like, afraid to have over 1,000 Pokemon now all of a sudden. Like, that's why there's only, like, 80 Pokemon in Sun and Moon, and, like, a bunch of them were form changes, you know? Hi, if you can't spell my name in English, try Mr. Cross. Administrator Daniel? Braden Darnell, what am I doing? I am finding my initial seeds so I can figure out what the best, so where I can get a shiny frame. Ugh, nothing again, guys. Unlucky. I don't mind forms, but it's just like, you know. Like, you know, a Pokemon can be shitty as long as it's unique. Like, look at Kricketune. Like, Kricketune, his design is funny, and he's got a really funny cry. Like, he's fine. Like, yeah, he's shitty, but, like, he's fine. Like, keep him there. I like him. Some Pokemon are just so bad, though, like, you can't even use them, like, in the game. It's so weird. It's just so weird to me. Like, how are you expected to use Wobbuffet or like Pyukumuku like in your story mode playthrough? Like, you're not, right? Like, they don't expect you to do that, right? Like, they can't attack. It's like, what the fuck? I'm getting nothing. I gotta... To be fair. No, I'm saying, like, the... Like, I'm saying Delalele is, like, the reason Kricketune is, like, he's fine. Because of that. Like, Seal and Dugong, what do they offer? I mean, I guess it was the first game, so it's like you can't really shit on Pokemon from the first game, just because it's like, they're the first ones. There wasn't Dex filler then, really. Like, they're like an Electrode. Like, the fuck, guys? What? I don't know. I mean, I don't really hate any Pokemon, except Lunatone. But that's just because Solrock is obviously better. Seal and Dugong are my go-to arguments when people are like, yeah, Pokemon's lost creativity. Like, they made a garbage bag, and it's like, oh yeah? Yeah, dude? Which games had the Pokeball Pokemon? 2 Pokeball Pokemon. Didn't even, like, they just flipped it upside down. Like, you'd think they'd do something creative, like make him turn into a Great Ball, or like a Master Ball, but it's like, no, he's upside down. And then Seal and Dugong, a seal is a real animal. A Dugong is also a real animal. Yeah. Lievany is an example of a Pokemon that's good in-game. I used a Lievany in my Nuzlocke of White 2, and I got completely shit on. I named it after my friend Dakota. He just fucking died. The only Pokemon I got this seed wrong. I knew I did. The only Pokemon that lived my White 2, because my White 2 Nuzlocke was the first time I played the Nuzlocke on my first playthrough of it. The only Pokemon that lived the whole like thing was, I had a Golurk named Wyatt. I caught him in Victory Road. He lived, and then I had a Minccino named Melanie, and she also lived. Everyone else mega died. That game was so hard to Nuzlocke, especially because it was like, you didn't know it was coming. How dare you? Electrode's the pinnacle of Pokemon design. Such beautiful smooth curves. He's naturally disguised. I'm so offended. I came out here to have a good time, but honestly I'm feeling so attacked right now. Uh-oh. Oh jeez. You don't know. To be fair, I liked Electrode's angry eyes. We got 2:55 seconds. It's relaxed. Yeah, I'll go for that one. Why not, right? 3350. Like I said, I don't hate any Pokemon design. I like them all. Oh. I mean, Gen 1ers don't really exist. It's just people who played the games when they were kids, didn't play the ones as they grew up, and they're like, yeah, I only like the first one. It's like, that's it. Like, a Pokemon fan isn't a Gen 1er. Like, that's not, yeah. Like, people like what they like. Your blows glance off his supple skin because he's around. I'm hunting Registeel, Shadow God. It's useless. Yeah, Electrode. I'm fine with Electrode. He's whatever. The only ill will I have towards him is that he's used to pretend to be items sometimes. That reminds me, does anyone say it'll grow back when they get hurt? No, what was the Dungeon and Dragon jokes? It's like, yeah, I got my arm cut off, but I took a long rest and now it's better. I mean, Wobbuffet's fine and competitive. Obviously, it has use there, but it's like, what do you do with that in the story mode? Like, you just let it die, right? Alola has rockets, wires, zipped his stuffed animal mask. I remember Okay, let's see. Let's type in this big boy's stats. 184, 90, 203, 113, 220, 83. Holy shit, slow. Minus 10? Wow, that's too early. Interesting. Wasn't I plus last time? I don't know, I'm not paying enough attention to the game. You can use what as a revenge killer? Wobbuffet? I guess. But it's like, why would I use a Wobbuffet in my in-game playthrough when, like I could have Pokemon that could be a revenge killer and also do other things. I don't know. I find that people spend like a significant amount of time planning their in-game party. It's super weird. It's like, guys, this is baby's first RPG. You don't need to plan out your like in-game team, like to have all type coverage and all that kind of stuff. Like, just pick whatever Pokemon you like. Like, I used to just go through games with like a bunch of water types. Like, when I was a kid. In fact, I used to do, in Gold and Silver, I used to do, Jade, I think you're mixing, yeah. Yeah, in Gold and Silver, I used to just do, I would like, because my brother stopped playing Pokemon, so I would take his Silver version, and I'd just reset his game, and I would just, you do the cloning glitch to get 6 Totodiles, and I would just play through the game with a team of Totodile and FRLGators. Because it's like, why not? Like, I liked him more than everyone else, so of course I'm going to do that. Like, why do I care about all the other Pokemon when I like FRLGators so much? Hello, Lord of Darkness. How are you? Perish Song Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet definitely doesn't get that move. Off his pew because I banned Shadow Tech. Hey, Bliss here. I'm back. Remember me? Yes, Balp. How could I forget you? Spiritomb can simply destroy. I mean, Spirit. Any Pokemon with taunt can beat Wobbuffet. What? Doesn't just have to be Spiritomb. You know, it probably is. It probably is Spiritomb. I've been saying Spiritomb for like a lot. Okay, this one was bad. I messed that one up. It's probably Spiritomb because that's a bunch of dead people. Yeah, Bap's been here every stream since he first discovered the stream, I think. I remember him here the last several times. This one. Shit, guys, I gotta put on music. Flowtimer Vileplume. I need the one I can get earliest. I don't know. Like, are you asking me which one's better? I don't know, like, I don't know which one you can get earlier. I don't know which stone you get first. I don't know off the top of my head. I think Vileplume's the better Pokemon, but 768. Well, if you're looking earliest, it's normally Vileplume. Why would it be Vileplume? Not gonna lie, the Regis have the best cry. Yes, the Regis cries are good. Regis's cry is so sick. The Regis's cry is sick as fuck. No lying there. So my timing felt pretty good on that one. I'm betting I'm only like 1 or 2 frames off here again. All right, let's go to YouTube and look up for some music. What kind of music do we want? Pokemon music? How are you? Is it Sunny Park Coliseum or whatever? I really like this one. I hate this game though. Awful game. Poopy butt game. What if Cartana got gear grind and shift gear? Shit would be broken, dude. Are you kidding me? Shift gear is a freaking nutso boosting move, I think. Like, thank God only a few Pokemon get it. Yeah, I was -4 and -2. Okay, well, I guess I should adjust at this point. I'll adjust for -2 just because. If I adjust for -4, I'll go way over. So I have to add 0.03, 8, 9, 10. So that's 3.204. Look at me doing math. I'm normally very bad at that. Muna get synchronized? Yes, Muna does get synchronized. I like Stargazer Coliseum. I'll put that on next. I have no idea what song that is. Blossom is more defensive. I mean, but pure grass type is a shitty type. We got the shine this time you can feel in your bones. I hope so. Though. I hope your bones are okay. Yeah, I got something in my eye. Okay, I'm fine. let's see. Stargazer Coliseum, what's up with this? People actually beat Pokemon Battle Revolution like the whole way through without like killing themselves. Alright, we'll listen to this. No result. Fuck you. Damn it, I messed up. How the fuck? Does my rival have a Bayleaf at level 16? Bayleaf evolves at a lower level. Totodile evolves at like a really high level if you pick Totodile. Totodile evolves at level 18 into Croconaw, and then he evolves into Feraligatr at level 30. It's like it's actually super weird. I think he's the Pokemon with the lowest, like the least amount of time in his middle evolution for starters anyway. How about Lance's level 48 Dragonite? My headcanon was that always, that Pokemon don't always evolve at set levels, but that for you, the player, that's just when they happen to evolve. Because, like, levels I don't think exist actually in the real, like, if Pokemon were real, like, they wouldn't actually have levels. So levels is just, like, a way for you to, visualize what that Pokemon, strength level is compared to other creatures. Like, as a mechanic of the game. I made an Excel file so I can copy the output and it highlights consecutive frames for me when I find shinies. That's pretty good, Rismatech. I got an idea for Fire Ice type Pokemon based on caveman discovering fire. A Fire Ice type. What would that be? That'd probably just be a water Pokemon, right? What's your strategy for the Lance rematch in Heart Gold Soul Silver? I don't know, man. I just have a level 100 Feraligatr and I just plow through the Elite Four. This is okay, the Stargazer thing. No. You want music? You want to? We're gonna do this shit again. Got a random shiny Delibird in Seaward Cave in Ultrasun. That's awesome. I actually did get a completely. I got a random shiny Golbat in Ultrasun in like Vast Pony Canyon or whatever it's called. I also got in my first Sun version, my girlfriend was still playing through the game, and I had beaten the game and I was trying to catch. I wanted a Moxie Mence +2, okay, whatever. So I'm close. Yeah, I wanted a Moxie Salamence, but to breed, I was doing the chaining thing or whatever, the SOS chaining or whatever. And on my third, like I was on like my 5th or 6th Bagon, and a shiny popped up, and I was so angry because I knew it wouldn't have Moxie because that's too early for hidden abilities to start appearing. And then, but like, you know, you can't just kill a shiny. I almost did, just so I can continue the chain, but I didn't. And so I caught it. And then I was like, damn it. I have to find the stupid 1% Bagon again. I was so mad. And so then she goes to shower and I'm doing the chain again. I get like 5 or 10 into the chain. The SOS chain. And I get another damn shiny Bagon. Like, neither of these are at the lowered odds of the SOS chain. That's only at 70 in. So, unreal. But I secretly put it in her game while she... Whoa, spooky.
Sorry.
Yes, I secretly put it in her game while she was in the shower. It's funny. You hate Hypnosis in Gen 2? Hypnosis is no different in Gen 2 than it is in all the other games. A fire ice type. That's a hard concept to wrap your head around. Hello? Oh my god. You look like Abe Lincoln or like an Amish guy. Wait a minute, this song sucks. I thought Stardust Speedway had good music. What do you think Gen 8 on the Switch will be like? I think it will be a lot like Gen 7. Lots of hallway type stuff. But probably like a decent story. Well, you never know. You never know. Because I do think Gen 6 and 7 are pretty different. Like, they share a lot of similar flaws, but like, I don't know. X and Y still felt like a Pokemon game, if that makes sense. These games felt less like Pokemon games for some reason. I think it lacked the sense of like mystery and exploration other games, other Pokemon games provided me. Even X and Y, which I'm not the biggest fan of, provided for me. I mean, to be fair, X and Y didn't deliver on any of those mysteries. Like, what was with that fucking ghost girl? Why is that there? Why was this never addressed? Why was she never brought up again? Nobody else saw her. What was the deal with the power plants? Like, all this kind of stuff. But I still like them. Yeah, they were too easy. They're much harder if you don't use the XP share. Hey Mark, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. But they still have that air of mystery. Sun and Moon don't have that, I don't think. So yeah, I don't think Sun and Moon had that for me personally. Anyway, I think it might be the lack of dungeons like at all. Like normally where you find a shiny, or not shiny, like the Tapus don't have dungeons. They have like 2-room temples. Like what the hell? I don't understand. You're supposed to have a long, horribly painful cave to go through. I mean, they don't even have to be that complex. Like, look at the freaking power plant from Gen 1. Like, that wasn't... Like, that was just like a annoying hallway. But still. Spirit Home with Wonder Guard. Definitely weak to fairy moves and toxic and stuff. I mean... What did I do with the battle from you? It's going to be in the Azumarill video when it comes out. All those battles were used for footage for that video. I mean, it's not just about creepy ghost things. Like, it's like about dungeons and all that kind of stuff. Pokemon. What's a... Well, I gotta get this song out here. Here we go. Easy. Sinnoh had the most complex cave systems. Is that true? Sinnoh had one big cave in Mount Coronet. Did it have multiple confusing caves? It had... It might compete with Gen 5, Peterson Bird. Gen 5, especially Black and White 2, has a lot of shit going on. Twist Mountain is nuts. I mean, to be fair, I guess the Lake Trio didn't have any dungeons to go through for them, huh? I guess the Tapu's feels egregious because the Tapu's like pretends to have a puzzle. It's like, push these 2 rocks with Machamp. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's like, but even then, like, Zelf and Mesprit and all them, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was younger, but they just felt like so interesting, those dungeons. Why is Silver the most like rival for? Where do you get cut in Crystal? The Farfetch dude. You. Hey, Sir Mexican, how are you? Thank you for popping by. You missed nothing. Yeah, but like I could list all the caves from Unova. It would probably rival that. Here we go. I'm gonna Google it right now. Caves in Unova. Here we go. Let's check it out. Cities, routes, and other locations. Demographics. Okay, these are just the towns. All right, we got Wellspring Cave. The whole, oh man, the Relic Castle. Chargestone Cavern, Twist Mountain. What is the Moor of Icarus? Oh, it's that like weird swamp area, right? That place is cool. Challenger's Cave, Victory Road, Giant Chasms Cave. I don't really count the Abyssal Ruins. What is Pledge Grove? I don't even know what Pledge Grove is. Oh, it's where you get the move for that thing. What is the Cave of Being? Oh, is that where like a Zelf and everything? Yeah, that's where they spawn. Underground Ruins. Reversal Mountain. Oh, I just moved my layout. And I didn't see that thing. Underrated opinion. Black and white anime is actually good. None of the Pokemon animes are actually good. You're reviving 48 fossils each soft reset? What? And a recently caught a Hat in Time discount on Steam. I want a Hat in Time so bad. But I just have too many games to play. Like, I gotta beat Final Fantasy X right now. Rebeat it. I have the HD version of it. And then after that, I don't know. I was talking about this in the Discord. The Pokemon anime sucks. Like, it's good for little kids and stuff. Don't worry about that. But it's like, It's like, at best, it's an okay shonen anime. And if I wanted to watch a shonen anime, I would just watch Gurren Lagann until my eyes bleed. What do you think of the permafrost? The ice types take neutral damage from their weakness and only take 2x damage from a rock instead of. I don't think. Why? What's the ability's name have to do with its function? I think it could have a better name than permafrost. Permafrost for me would be an ability where, like on contact you take damage or the Pokemon is slowed or something like that. Yeah, I stopped watching the Pokemon anime after. I did watch a little bit of Ruby and Sapphire's anime, but I was a kid still, so. I mean, it has nothing to do. I don't think it has to do with Ash. I don't really think it has to do with, like it's just the setup for the anime disallows character progression because they need Ash to reset for the newer generation of kids. 1376. So since his character can't ever develop, it gets very boring. Okay, I can't listen to this fucking Chansey song anymore. Oops, didn't mean to close YouTube. What, that's the music from Egg Emergency, that Pokemon Stadium 2 minigame? You kidding me? That's the best shit. Okay, let's see here. I like it, but it was getting too much for me. It was a 7-minute loop. I wasn't about to listen to the Egg Emergency music for 7 minutes. Let's go for other Pokemon. There we go. Pokemon Heroes is some of the last bit of anime I ever watched and enjoyed. I still have the VHS for it somewhere, even though I don't even know what happened to any of my. Help, how do I make Farfetch not run for me? Kid, just play Crystal. If I figured out that shit when I was like 8, you could figure it out now, my friend. I refuse to give help for the Farfetch puzzle. It's like a moral obligation. You must figure it out yourself. Also, the Farfetch puzzle is like way easier in the original games than in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I'm pretty sure. And Heart Gold Soul Silver is like a 2-step puzzle. It's like, what is this shit? It's hard, man. Yeah, Origins was sick as hell. I like that scene where like Charmander bites Squirtle and he's just screaming. Very funny. Good anime. But yeah, I did like it. I liked Origins. Would mean look work? No. He's doing like the cut. He's like doing the puzzle to get cut in Crystal version, where you have to like talk to the Farfetch'd and corner him somewhere. Actually, it's been so long since I've played. No, you know what? I did it in Crystal recently, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. I definitely played Crystal like recently, like not even on Virtual Console. But Ultra Instinct Silver. My Ultra Instinct is to miss shiny frames. I don't think Alpha Sapphire should like be crashing ever. I put quite a bit of time into Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, and it never crashed once on me. Remember Purple Palace? What? Purple Place? What? What is Purple Place? I have actually no idea what you're talking about. I mean, but even like purple, like what even is Purple Place? Purple Place. I'm Googling it. No, this was a kids game for kids in 2007. I was not a child in 2007. You know, I grew up playing putt-putt. Like putt-putt saves the zoo. And putt-putt like race day or whatever. Where there's 2 different games. I also grew up Freddy Fish. Yeah, Freddy Fish, putt-putt were the 2 computer games I did as a child.
I had Reader Rabbit.
Reader Rabbit. Never heard of that one either. I had Math Blasters. Did you have Math Blasters? I had Math Blasters. That's all I got. Those are all the kid games I remember.
I had Magic School Bus.
Magic School Bus? I did not have a Magic School Bus game, but
I loved mine. I had Jungle and Space.
I liked the cartoon Magic School Bus. Hello, Danny. How are you? Well, your internet was I mean, I didn't need internet to play. I didn't even have internet when I had putt-putt. That shit came on a floppy disk. No, Math Blasters was definitely a floppy disk, but I think putt-putt was a CD. I think we were at CDs by the time putt-putt came out. Yeah. Math Blasters was definitely on a floppy disk. I'm 25. I turned 26 in like 2 months, guys. I'm fucking old. Like Pokemon was a kid's game. You just like either you had your mom read that shit to you, or you could read when you were 6. Which luckily I could, but my mom I think still helped me. I know I learned to read when I was really little, but I have this very distinct memory of the first rival battle in the whole franchise, like right after you pick your starter. My mom was like, do you want to run, battle, or use an item? And I was like, I want to run, and it didn't let me. Typing game as in teaching? No, I did not learn about Pokemon through that. I definitely didn't. You turned 26 in February? Hell yeah, Arithmetic. We're old goons. Hell yeah, I'm old. Your first Pokemon ever was a Trico. Trico doesn't have a C. Regiroku. Mario Teaches Typing was also... I never played any, like, kids games that were the video games. Mario Fundamentals? I think I have that game. Hold on. I have some Mario Kid game. Kirby, Mario All-Stars,
No Mario Kid?
No, I don't. Wait, do I? I have like Mario Goes to Preschool. Yeah, here it is. I have this. Mario's Early Years, Mario Goes to Preschool. No, it's just preschool fun. But I got that in high school. Because I'm like such a child, I needed help in high school, so I got a Mario Super Nintendo game. Oops. Damn it. No, actually, I just bought all of my Super Nintendo games from a friend, and I guess he had it growing up. But he sold me every Super Nintendo game he had. I'm plus 26 now. You know, this is actually the second time it's happened. I'm not sure why. You learn about Pokemon through an online Game Boy emulator? Fucking what? That's nuts. I learned about Pokemon because in the 90s it was actually an unavoidable thing. Can someone give you a shiny Tekka Kaguya? What the fuck is that? You never got the notification that you were streaming? Well, that is very odd. YouTube probably just decides, hey, fuck you, I'm not gonna send stuff to his subscriber box. Tekka Kaguya. I have a much harder time reading Japanese when it's in English. I found about Poke because my sister released all her Pokemon and then saved by accident. Yup. Yeah, my brother broke my original blue version when I was a kid. I walked down the stairs. I was just holding the Game Boy and I was just holding the Game Boy in my hands like a little innocent. And he just fucking slapped it right out of my hand, and then my blue version froze and wouldn't save anymore. Years later, we would learn that he just actually knocked the battery loose, and so I just like put electrical tape around the battery, and there we go. Bing bang boom, it's fixed. 788. Is Celestial's Japanese name? Well, thank you, Palax. I would never have known or Googled that. Was your old save recovered? No, it doesn't work like that. I mean, he was like 5, probably. Because if I was like... Yeah, I mean, he was really little. He was definitely mad at me for something. I don't know, I probably deserved it. just float gently. I don't know. Like, I did some mean stuff to Scott, but never that mean. Like, I still feel guilty about breaking his G.I. Joe. I threw it down the stairs. Why I threw it down the stairs? Couldn't tell you. I also punched him once after he kept riding his bike around in a thunderstorm. But I punched him because I was angry because I thought he was going to get hit by lightning. So it's kind of justified. Oh, wow. This is either +4 or +44. Good night, Mighty Nico. Apparently, Damien knocked the game right out of my hands. Yeah, he did. That's okay. He's a good brother. Apparently, Registry has the ability to stretch its arms as long distances. Oh, like Piccolo. From Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball.
I was thinking One Piece.
You're thinking One Piece? Thinking Luffy? Yeah. You know, it kind of just occurred to me. His first name is Monkey.
Monkey?
What's wrong with his parents? His name is Kid Monkey. Monkey. I wouldn't name my kid Monkey.
That's good to know.
Pete, though. He'd name his kid Monkey. Reggie Steele's shiny would be... It's like a mint. I think it's like mint. Mint green. Maybe like a hint of blue. I don't know. I'm probably colorblind. I think a lot of colors are different colors than they actually are. Best legendary trio. Whew.
Thanks for the sub.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Dylan Plays Games. Best legendary trio. Best legendary trio. Ooh, I do like all the legendary dogs. Beasts, whatever. Hey Greg Tingus, how are you? I also like... I like the genies from Gen 5. They're pretty cool. Hello, Dylan Plays Games. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I like the genies from Gen 5. Yeah, those two are my favorite. The problem is, like, usually one trio has a Pokemon I'm not, like, the biggest fan of. Like, you got Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. Like, I don't like Moltres always looked stupid to me. And then in Gen 2, I like all of them. Not the biggest Entei fan. You know, just the thing is, alright, as a kid, everyone in the 90s called them the legendary dogs. But yes, two of them are definitely cat things. That's why everyone calls them legendary beasts now. But like growing up, everyone called them legendary dogs. You know, in my elementary school anyway. But I mean, who cares about any of them except Suicune anyway? No, I used to not like Entei very much, but I like it now. And I've always liked Raikou and Suicune. Oh, I'm not counting the mascots as trio, because the mascots are different, I think. No Logan Does Gaming, nothing's happened yet, but we're working towards it. I do like the Reggies, like, a little bit. Like, I really like Regice. Did I watch the Entei Pokemon movie? Oh, did I? I love that one. Molly, you have to believe. That's good. Good movie. I only like it for the memes. Yeah, and I like Registeel and Regirock, like, a little bit. But, like, there's something about them. Maybe it's just because they're all, like, really shitty, like, to use in battle that I never ended up liking them as much as I liked the other trios. I also... the Lake Trio would be my favorite. Like, a Zelf, Uxie, and Mesprit. But god damn, Mesprit is just such a piece of garbage. Man, he drags that trio down more than Moltres drags the other two birds down. Like, Jesus Christ, I really like Uxie and I really like Azel. Like, Uxie's on, you know, because you have to use it on Trick Room, so I like it. And I like Azelf because, you know, he can use Explosion and that's fun. What starter should I use in Moon version? Obviously Litten, because his name is funny and also I like cats. Why do I keep doing what? Yeah, and then Gen 5, I like 3250. In Gen 5, I like in Gen 5, I like. I mean, the thing is, if you like one genie, you have to like all of them because they all look the same. But then also, their alternate forms are all really cool. Like, I really like. I like Landorus T, I like Thunderous T, and I like Tornadus T. They're all really cool, so I like them a lot. And then Gen 6 doesn't have a trio, does it? No, right? And then Gen 7, its trio is the Tapus. And I like the Tapus actually quite a bit. I really like Tapu Fini and Tapu Koko. I messed that one up. Messed that one up something fierce. What if it's plus and not minus frames? Is that Joey Wheeler, Desmarius? No, give me a Seto Kaiba picture. I much prefer Seto Kaiba. Oops. Best. If it's plus frames, you subtract it from the pre-timer instead of adding. Well, yeah, Mesprit isn't good in competitive battle, and also I think it's ugly compared to the other two. I like Uxie's like funny helmet design, and his elf just looks slick. Mesprit is just like, what's going on with him? Card games on motorcycles, hell yeah. Card games on motorcycles. I like the opening to the Bonds Beyond Time movie, and it's like do you think Top Gun is gay? It's like, well, that movie's really funny. Little Karibo is one funny. I mean, to be fair, Little Karibo, I think his magnum opus is the that Naruto abridged movie. Jesus Christ, that movie still cracks me up to this day. I still quote that movie. To the annoyance of my girlfriend. It's very funny though. You ask which starter should you use? Your decisions are merely the inevitable products of a casual change set in motions long before your birth. Oh boy, Teague. Oh jeez. You always saw Uxie and Mesprit as females and then Azelf as male. Well, that's because society has conditioned you to think that certain things are feminine and certain things are masculine, when in reality nothing is meant for one gender.
Mainly because of marketing.
It is marketing. It's all marketing. We're all sheep.
Illuminati.
It's the Illuminati. No, it's corporations trying to get the most out of us. Even our enjoyment of Pokemon is all bullshit. But who cares? Because I like Pokemon. I like Azelf the most. Azelf is the most usable and coolest looking, but I don't know. I always liked Yuxi. You know, the thing is, Jade, I've experienced this, but in real life and not with just like Pokemon stuff. My aunt always refers to cats as females and always refers to dogs as males. And it drives me insane. It's like, why are you gendering these animals? I'm pretty sure the only gendered products are the ones specifically designed to maintain or be operated by your genitals. Hey, another Jake. Yes, or those, excuse me, those are the only products that need to be gendered. Yes, this is true. But, like, you can't tell me dresses and stuff like aren't advertised as gendered.
Colors?
Colors, yeah, even colors. And you know what's upsetting to me? The most upsetting thing to me is that for some reason yellow is like the gender neutral baby color. Like, yeah.
Yellow and green.
Green is fine. Yellow though. God, I don't like yellow. It's very gross and bad. Where's Cat? Where's Figgy? Figgy's over in the corner. Boop. No, I'm blocking the rocking chair. Someone in the stream just asked where he was. What about green? Green is neutral too. Yeah. Getting corrected by Danny and by Amanda. Yes, green is a good gender neutral color because I like green. Yellow is bad because I dislike yellow.
Yellow and gray is a popular color combo.
I like gray. Gray's fine. Or did you say green?
Yellow and gray.
Gray is fine. Obviously, because our entire apartment is gray, so.
Different shades of gray.
Yellow is your least favorite color. Well, good least favorite color, because it's also probably mine. Is there a color I like? Oops, that's not right. Is there a color I like less than yellow? Man, it would have to be an ugly fucking color.
There could be some pretty ugly greens.
I like all the ugly greens. Alright, we'll wait for this one. 2164. Is there a yellow more than I like a shade of green? I don't know. There's a lot of shades of both of them. You thought all those Pokemon were females? Well, they're not, because they don't have a gender. When you're doing the needles, you can wait a little more on the home screen and not press B. Why would I do that? Green is not a creative color. What does that mean? Or that society expects LGBT people to act the opposite color, or opposite gender. Yeah, that is sort of a stereotype. Green is not a creative. Yeah, I don't understand what that means. What do you mean green's not creative? I like green. Am I not creative? Shit, guys, I'm boring. That is a meme, what you just heard, Blissy. Green is not a creative color is a meme? Hold on, I have to do some meme research. Get out of my Wikipedia page, purple. Green is not a creative color. Oh, it's from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Oh, I've seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. No, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it so long ago. I like watched that when it came out. Yeah. Logan does games. We live in a society. Do we, Logan? Yeah, we do. Unfortunately. That means I need money for things. That's what society means. I wish we lived in a society where skills in Pokemon was currency. I'd be a rich boy. Pokemon, or useless facts also, that'd be helpful. It is eye lasers. Is this loss? Is what loss? Is that another meme that I'm unaware of? Hello, Poker Guitarist. You haven't checked your... Wait, what? What did you message me? On Discord or something? Or Twitter? Yeah, it also makes a sick noise in Gen 2. Yeah. Favorite non-exclusive Z move? Well, the thing about the Z moves is that my enjoyment of them solely depends on their names and the amount of alliteration they can squeeze into a single Z move's name. So by that qualification, it would have to be Supersonic Sky Strike. That's 4 S's, baby. You can't beat that. Like Continental Crush, like that's 2 C's. Get out of here. 2 C's compared to 4 S's? I think we know which is better here. Nani? Omae wa maushinderu. You messaged me on YouTube? Wait, there's YouTube messages? How do I check that? Oh, that Sonichu video hit you hard. Holy shit, dude. Don't watch the video about Sonichu. It's fucking it's crazy. You were already dead. Supersonic. Wait, screen. How could I what? Supersonic Sky Strike by Dugtrio. That's right. Dugtrio does get aerial ace, doesn't it? I like hats. They're comfy and easy to wear. Hats are actually not comfy and easy to wear. What is loss? Sonichu, what kind of Eldritch Abomination is that? There is a, listen, if you're truly interested in Sonichu, watch this video called Down the Rabbit Hole Sonichu. It's crazy. It's completely crazy who this guy is. I feel sad for him, but also he's insane. So I don't feel that sad for him. But it was very, I mean, it was just like, man, it was pathetic and it was creepy and all just into one neat little package. 2463. Or 36. I would recommend not watching it, but also watching it, so. It's sort of like a pimple popping video, but it's like 25 minutes and it's about a person slowly losing control of their life. So it's nothing like a pimple popping video. Okay, YouTube, Creator Studio, Community, Messages. Look at that. Wow, I have all these messages, guys. Oh no, I've been ignoring. Oh no. I didn't know these were here. He's in Goldenrod City. The name Raider. Hold on. Yes, he is all of those things, Peterson. Oh. Oh man, I got messages in here from people like Luna. Oh, Sir Mexican even sent me one. Oh man, guys, I've been ignoring you. I didn't even know. What is Mankey? A mouse or a monkey? It's not a mouse. Mankey is a pig monkey. I believe his Pokedex entry calls him the pig monkey Pokemon. No, I can read it. But I see it. I can't believe you've done this. Oh man. Guys, I didn't even know. I didn't even know these messages existed. I thought they deleted it off of YouTube. I thought they took away YouTube's messaging system. Balp. So do regular animals coexist along with Pokemon is if Mankey is the pig Pokemon? No, they know what pigs are because Tepig is a Pokemon. And it's a pig. Right? So they're like, well, Mankey has Tepig's nose, clearly. And that's all I have to say. Okay, how far away am I? Plus 12. I'm still plus 12? Now, regular Pokemon definitely, or regular animals definitely exist in the anime. Spoink is also a pig. Good catch. Magnemite is an animal for sure. Listen, you cannot... Don't you dare label Magnemite. Grumpig is a pig. Listen, I don't know what leads you to believe that Grumpig is a pig, but... Got some backwards logic there, buddy. Grumpig a pig. Unbelievable. Luxray is a kitty. Yes. Luxray's cool as shit. Real animals don't exist in Pokemon. They eat the Pokemon. Yes, people do eat Pokemon in Pokemon. We know this because people like Slowpoke tails for some reason. Croconaw looks like a caveman. You love it. I actually hate Croconaw a lot. He's very ugly. It's pretty funny because I really like Feraligatr and Totodile, but I think... And it's also funny because I think the other two Gen 2 starters have some sick middle evolutions. Bayleaf and Kulava are like cool as hell. Wait. Oh, you're gone. You gonna watch something?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were plugging it back in. Are you gonna play something?
Yeah.
What are you gonna play?
Puzzle.
You're gonna play Puzzle League by yourself?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's one player.
You're gonna play Pokemon Puzzle League. I feel abandoned that you're playing our game without me.
You can get over it.
No, I can't.
I can go get my Game Boy Color one.
Yeah, play it on my Super Nintendo. I have the Game Boy player. No, you can't actually. It's a... No, you could play it... No, you'd play it on the GameCube. Duh. The Super Nintendo thing can't even play it. Yeah, Puzzle Challenge is very good. Also, it hurts my hands a lot because you have to play it on a tiny Game Boy. Puzzle League's so fun. What are you looking for?
Do you have to switch the thing over?
I think the last console we played was the N64, so it should be fine. Right? Like, there's... I don't think we've played a... The only other console it would be is the... It's because you're on HDMI too.
Oh.
You have to go to AVI.
That's fine.
Or is that what you meant? I thought you meant the other, like the...
No, I got the little switchy thing down there.
No, I don't think you'll have to change that, because that's hooked up to the... to our Dreamcast and our Sega Saturn and our...
There it is.
Dreamcast, Sega Saturn. What else is it hooked up to? There's one more. Oh, the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I have both. My girlfriend got me the cartridge for my Blisy. Did I go to Colo? Yes.
No,
Cool Egg. Like Undertale. Yeah, I have she got me like one of those repo boxes. You see it's the top one under the creepy Clefable painting. Yeah. The realization that you can cut grass with cut. You know, I actually did know about that as a little kid. You're in Coolig? What are you in Coolig for? Oh, do normal. Do normal. Do normal mode. Don't do easy mode. Chat, do you think she should do normal mode? Well. It looks as if you've made it after all. Only true Pokemon trainers are allowed to compete in the Pokemon Puzzle League. I didn't realize they'd like actually do a story mode. You know, I've never played this.
Pichu first or Squirtle? Bulbasaur?
What's Bulbasaur sound like? Oh, he picked the type advantage on you. He picked a Growlithe because you picked a Bulbasaur. What a little shit. Computer science. Nice. She can only get Mewtwo in very hard? Well, listen, I can't even beat very hard. I think she's just practicing to be able to beat me.
Maybe.
Yeah, Pokemon Puzzle League is probably the most physically and mentally exhausting thing we play. Like, after we finish, like, 2 or 3 rounds of Puzzle League, we're, like, both out of breath and also are dead. Like, inside, like, emotionally. It's a very traumatizing game. 203. 69. Plus 36? How am I getting worse? Uh-oh. Which building is the nickname Raider in? I don't know, Balp. Go into the buildings. I'm not Google. I do know what building it is in, though. It's at, like, the top, it's near the north entrance to the city, to the right. Nope, to the left. To the left, not to the right. I am not dyslexic, but like I definitely say left and mean right a lot. It's very confusing because my girlfriend drives us everywhere and I just say the wrong thing all the time. Yeah, I have a different strategy I'll try out. I think I just must be getting like a shitty fidget in somewhere. It's in the middle of Victory Road. Yeah. That's. Alright, we're gonna go back to We're gonna do fidget. We're gonna try that. And we're not gonna pause. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Hold on. I'm an ape. Now we're gonna give that a redo. I don't know why I did that. I like the ambience. Victory Road in Gold, Silver, Crystal is so pathetic. It's like 3 rooms. Compared to the nightmare it was in Red and Blue. Like, what the hell? And then in Gen 3 it was a nightmare again. Or am I thinking of Diamond and Pearl? Was Gen 3's also very short? I actually think it was. Diamond and Pearl had the long one. Woo! Says tire frame 1868. You nickname your Smeargle Ross Bob? How dare you sully the name of a great creator? He painted us all into existence. He painted us all into our hearts. I used to watch him so much because my grandpa would just put on PBS and just like sit there and he would just like veg out the whole day. So that's how I'd watch Bob Ross. So I didn't pause there because I did the fidget check. Oh, that didn't do anything. Say you love roses. I love roses. I had a rose on my desk for like a while, but then it died, so I don't have it anymore. Good story about roses, which I'm sure you like, because your name is Rose Jungle. So. Oops, wrong one. I never finished Gen 3 because by the time I was a Victory Road, all of my Pokemon were level 37 and under-leveled. I gave up, transferred them all to Sun and Moon. What? Thank you for the follow, Rose Jungle. I appreciate it. Ugh. How did you do that? I don't know. I mean... Type advantages? What are you talking about? If you could beat the whole game, except for the Elite Four, by sticking to type advantages, then you could beat the Elite Four. Also doing that. I was only -4 that time. Okay, so maybe there's some merit to this method. I didn't look. I wasn't even looking. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to make it to the Elite Four with that low of Pokemon. You'd have to be constantly switching out your Pokemon. But even then, like, I don't see how you would beat Wallace. Wallace's gym is tough as nails.
I got Boulder Badge.
You got the Boulder Badge for beating Gary?
Being Brock.
Oh, did you beat Gary and then Brock?
Yes.
Nice. And also, if you couldn't figure out that if you had to ask chat for the help for that Farfetch'd puzzle, there's no way you didn't fail Wallace's gym puzzle 6 trillion times and gain levels, man. Oh boy. Fighting Misty. what's a misty? Guys, I really want this shiny Reggie boy. Well, Kyogre's above level 37, you know this, correct? Wait, Kyogre's level 45 and also would not be help against Wallace because all his Pokemon are water type. I like it when they say things at the same time. What is my party? It's just like a bunch of synchronizers. It's like 3 Munas and 2 Alakazams or something. What? Oh, wow. She dunked you. You have a 3 yellow.
What happened?
She got like... Did it do like the... Yeah, she got like a huge chain, that means.
Jeez, I was terrified.
Alright, well, Teague, Elliot. Thunder is just a... in your imagination. That's what I have to say to your strategy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, rest in peace, my girlfriend. They heard us discussing your predicament in Puzzle League, and they just said, "Oh," they just said, "Rip."
I destroyed her. That was the fastest I've ever beat someone so far.
It's probably because you got a bunch of combos from after you cleared the block.
Yeah.
Nothing is sacred, Teague. Yeah, I agree. The only thing sacred is Carnivine, but that's just because his wife left him, so you have to treat him nicely. Poor Carnivine. Don't forget the myth, the legend, Dunsparce. No, Dunsparce is fine. He has a good supporting family. I mean, he works hard. A blue-collar worker. It's not like those damn out-of-touch city folk Pokemon like Excadrill. I will venerate Carnivine and only Carnivine. I think that's fair. Carnivine is another Pokemon. Like, why did they make him? What does he exist for? What's his purpose? He was put in the game to be a rare Pokemon in the Great Marsh. And even then, it's like, what the hell? Like, this piece of shit. Why is this piece of shit in my game? I love Carnivine. Do not misunderstand my love for Carnivine. But he's a piece of shit. Yeah, his wife left him and he just needs support, you know? You know, he has a better job than her, but She still got custody of the kid. Oh, you beat Lieutenant Surge? Dunking through it. 1376. What? Tangela is great. Well, I was late there. I was just gonna reset this one because I was late. My number one question, how come Lovedus doesn't evolve into Lomomola? There we go. Well, because they're two completely different Pokemon. What? But like, I mean, stat-wise, they're very different. They did come off more obnoxious than I intended. Like, a Lomomola is like a slow, tanky, beefy Pokemon, where Lovedus is a fast Pokemon that doesn't do anything except go quickly. Like, their themes are completely different. Like, yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. It's the same thing as people are like, well, why isn't Bouffalant evolved into Tauros? It's like, alright, well, Bouffalant is a slow powerhouse. Tauros, that's like asking why Pidgeotto doesn't evolve into Giratina. Alright, it's not that heavy. It's more like asking, why doesn't Pidgeot or Pidgeotto evolve into Fearow? It's like, okay, they're both birds, and they have beaks and stuff, and their type's the same, but like, they don't need, it's like, doesn't have to be any correlation. I am disappointed that Bouffalant's name is not Afrophilo. That was a good name. My friends and I had thought up when it was Japanese. Chemeko? Yeah, I don't know about him. They're weird. Like, I like a lot of, like, shit, garbage Pokemon. Like, I love Garbodor. Don't get me wrong, man. Garbodor, I like Garbodor as much as I like Carnivine. Complete piece of crap, though. We are all waiting to evolve into our higher selves. Yes. Well, I went to a concert on 420 and I evolved into my higher self. You know what I'm saying? It's Wednesday? Well, not for much longer. Right? Tomorrow's Thursday? Yeah, because I have to walk Roxy. I do. I like plenty of, like, trash, useless Pokemon. I love Garbodor. Umphreys McGee. I don't even know what that is. Lilligant is your favorite. Lilligant's one of my favorite Pokemon ever. I love that Pokemon. Lilligant used to be like usable in Gen 5's competitive battling scene. I ran Lilligant on a Sun team with Genesect, but nowadays Lilligant it doesn't have the move pool. keep up. Hey, I love Plusle and Minun to the point I've managed to find gimmick uses for them, such as getting Celestial Vote Absorb with Lightning Rod. Well, yeah, Plusle and Minun, interesting Pokemon. Not really, but that's fine. No. I like Plusle, I don't like Minun. Wait, what was this number? 1, 1, 2, 2. I just realized that Swannet and Ducklet is a reference to the ugly duckling. Yes. So hey, I understand liking Cheshire. Give Celestial Regenerator. No, thank you. That sounds awful. I would not like that. Pure Power Kartana. Also, doesn't sound like a great idea. You know what? Let me do the math on this. Let's see here. Kartana's attack at level 100 is 414. Okay, so if Kartana... If Kartana had pure power at level 100, it would have 828 attack just chilling there. 828. What? I can't hear you. Oh, Sabrina? I can sense great ambition in you. I know this because I train psychic Pokemon. I hold the Marsh badge. You know, it's the gold badge in Japan. Why would they change the name to Marsh? What does she have to do with marshes?
No idea.
And predict that you will be defeated easily. Let us test my prediction and see if I'm right, shall we? Oh, who will she pick? Will she pick Abra?
So far, everyone's been picking the middle Pokemon.
Okay, pick Pikachu.
See?
Yeah.
Always in the center.
You'd think she'd pick Abra so it could do its great, horrible, terrible screech. Do you only have to beat them once?
Yeah, I only have to beat one of their Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Lorelai's probably my favorite in Puzzle League, just because all three of her Pokemon are fucking hilarious. Levitate Nihilego is one big middle finger to ground types except Zygarde. Yeah. Objectively true. 1622. So before, I can make Water Bubble work on my Celesteal because it has hidden power water and interesting. That's a very silly tactic. Itchy. Thoughts on simple Vespiquen? It'd still be shitty, but I like Vespiquen, so I'm down. I'm down to give it a good ability. What does it get right now? Pressure? Pressure's not that bad on it, but I think in order to utilize pressure effectively, you need to be like decently quick, and I don't think Vespiquen's very quick. If I had to guess, I'd say its speed is like 60 or something. Moody Guzzlord. Oh, its speed's 40. Ooh. Oh boy. Not good. Yes, I understand. What? It's not a tank. It's definitely like a wall. Vespiquen would run like some utility moves and then a healing move. To me, a tank in Pokemon typically doesn't have, or to me, the defining attribute of a tank is like something that can like take a hit and deal a hit. Magic Guard would be like, oh, really good on Blaze Fawn. Yeah, a wall is something that can take hits, but doesn't really deal damage outside of like fixed damage attacks. Like Chansey's a wall. You know, Chansey can only really deal damage through like toxic and seismic toss and such. But Vespiquen has plus 40. Interesting. That makes no sense. But Vespiquen is like that, where it's just like it chips away with toxic and bug buzz. Rion Mesta, another nice stream. Is that sarcasm because I've done nothing? No, thank you. I really appreciate the compliment. Can you RNG Regirock? I will once I RNG Registeel. Speed boost Nagandel would Timinature completely redundant. Yeah, I actually don't think a speed boost Nagandel would be running timid. It wouldn't need to, right? I think a lot of speed boosters do run speed boosting natures, but I just found Regirock in Ultra Space. Should I RNG it? If you like Regirock, RNG it. If you don't, leave. That's what I say. Oh man, I'm gonna win. Who are you against right now? Is that Blaine? Litleo can give Moxie to other Pokemon. I can imagine that can be useful for Stakataka if it has full defense IVs. I guess that'd be an interesting strategy in double. Stakataka probably can't be very good in doubles just because it's 4 times weak to Earthquake, right? Like, does that all make, that just gotta make you like automatically a piece of shit in doubles, right? I'm gonna name it Cacao if I find a shiny. Alright, I just had a stroke. Shiny Regirock. Do you think wormhole hunting is broken? No. Why are you fighting Tracy? Really, Stack is decent in doubles. It's weak to intimidate and EQ, which is like the thing, right? Oh boy. That Vanna.
Oh my god. I'm dying here.
Alright. Damn it. Oh, I'm getting some huge frames, but they're all late. Too late for me to do anything. We're actually gonna not do fidget. We're just gonna pause. 722. Oops. Here, I'm pausing this for a second. Rock Slide, Protect, Trick, Gyro. Rock Slide, Trick Room, Protect, Gyro Ball. I mean, I can see that not being bad, but it's like... I hope they never do a terrain for Trick Room. That would make Trick Room insane. I like Trick Room as it is now. Decent speed control in doubles, niche one-dimensional play style in singles. That's how I like it. Still doing damage control from that Venonat. Dialga Gen 8 remake ability. Entrainment gives the Pokemon whatever ability you have that you target with entrainment. So like one of the big most popular uses is you give Durant that garbage ability like that Slaking gets. And okay, that was much better. So you give Durant that like crappy ability that makes it not attack every other turn, and then you give the enemy Pokemon that ability. I think the downside to using entrainment in that manner is like, yeah, you make their Pokemon less good, but like you also are stuck with the shitty Pokemon. I don't think Durant is that bad, Trent. Durant's got some good stats. Its speed, defense, and attack are all very good. Actually, Durant's other ability is also very good. Hustle, right? It gets Hustle? Hustle's normally like a okay, like high risk, decent reward ability, but it gets better because Durant can run Hone Claws. Although that's a singles thing, I think. You're not really going to get Durant with Hone Claws in doubles, I don't think. It smells like peanuts in your house. What a great house. I love peanuts. Yeah. I don't think it'd be great in doubles just because you don't really usually have setup time like that in doubles. But in singles, it's definitely good. Yeah, no, Durant's quick, man. You know who's also fast? Miltank. I mean, like, it's not the fastest thing, but I'm pretty sure Miltank's like 100 base speed. Like, damn, it's a cow. What's up with that? A fast cow. Do I only need Eon Timer and 3DS RNG Tool to RNG? Yes, that's all you need. I'm feeling giddy. I love T-Rocket. Can't think of much to do with entrainment Pangoro.
Oh no.
I couldn't even tell you what Pangoro's abilities are. Base Kangaskhan's speed is 90. I knew it was 90. Kangaskhan. Did you lose?
I lost.
Oh shit. Is your Pikachu dead now?
It was a Bulbasaur.
No, who's... Wait, your Bulbasaur died?
Yeah.
But you're using him again.
I only have one chance. I had to use a continue.
Oh, I see. I am getting some like pretty good frames, but the problem is they're all like late. Like if it was earlier in the stream, I would have gone for that 45-minute one, but I'm going to bed in like 15 minutes, so lol. Yeah, that's banned in singles. Baton Pass, they just banned in singles. I mean, Swords Dance Scolipede still pretty good. The problem with Swords Dance Scolipede is that it used to be a decent lore with like the water Z move, but it's not that good anymore. So because everyone knows that it's going to carry water EMZ, it's like, okay, well, what's the point? A54. It was a surprise factor Pokemon that has lost all surprise factor. Oh, thank you, Rion. I really appreciate you saying that, man. Gosh, it's so hard to get shinies in the wormholes because it's such an imprecise thing. Oh, that's why I prefer my Giganto frame windows that I usually aim for. It was cool when people were Water EMZ and Scolipede. Yes, Scolipede, a lot of the time, like, its most popular non-baton passing set would run Aquatail with Water EMZ to lure in like Landorus Therain or some shit and just nuke him. Didn't even need to be Lando. It could be like, I don't know. Wait, you're fighting Giovanni after team? Did you get the last badge yet?
I don't think so.
So it's Giovanni then. Z Mud Slap with Typhlosion. What is Z Mud Slap? Wait, no, it doesn't do anything. Is that the only ground move Typhlosion gets? Is that why you run Z Mud Slap? Ooh, I have one with a pretty good chance here at 1 minute. Four, 4, 5, 6. I spent 3 hours looking for shiny speed boosting Yanmega so I can synchronize Modest. Oh boy. I don't even think speed boost is Yanmega's best ability. I don't think speed boost is bad. But I think Tinted Lens is really good.
Giovanni in 29 seconds.
Wow. Get dunked on. I think it's weird that his main is Sand Slash. I always saw Giovanni's main Pokemon as like the Nidos.
I was thinking of Persian.
Oh, he does have a Persian, even though he's a ground type gym leader. He actually doesn't use a Persian in the game. I don't think he uses Persian in Red and Blue.
Prepare to battle the Puzzle Elite.
Oh, Richie! I like Richie. I always liked him because he nicknamed his Pokemon. I think he's the reason I started doing that.
Sparky?
Yeah, he had Sparky. He had, I don't know what the fucking idiot was. He had a Charmander that was nicknamed. Or it was Charizard, wasn't it?
Richie's one of the Elite Four puzzle trainers.
Why is he an Elite Four? Why is Richie an Elite Four puzzle trainer? Who did they cut out? They have Lorelei. They have Bruno. Oh, they didn't put Agatha in this game. That's some shit.
I like how Sparky has a little fruit on his
nose. Yeah, I also like it. This was like a 6-frame window. I probably missed it because I haven't been calibrating it. I also don't see why Jinx is an ice type. Because she's a cold-hearted lady who don't need no man.
Exactly.
That's like when you play that minigame in Pokemon Stadium 2 Gusty Golbat for the first time. It's like you're getting so focused on the game, you collect all these hearts. It's like, where are these hearts coming from? They're coming from Jinx, guys. Don't fall for it. Don't collect the hearts. Don't play Gusty Golbat.
I was always wondering why Snivy is ice.
Snivy's not ice. Who are you talking about?
Snivy. Who am I thinking of?
Glalie?
No.
Snorunt?
No. Ice and Dark, right?
Sneasel?
Sneasel, yes, that's what I was thinking of.
Because weasels are cold-hearted and don't need no man. No, that's a good question. Your favorite minigame is the Hitmontop minigame. No, my favorite is the Chansey one, but I'm best at the Pichu one. I think pretty much all of Pokemon Stadium 2's minigames are good, except for fucking Barrier Ball. What the Barrier Ball? Barrier Ball is an abomination, I'll say that. Okay, let's see here. 184. 86. I really like the Clefairy counting one. I really like... Oh, great. It could be anywhere from 1 frame away to 40 frames away. Very helpful. Damn it. Let's see. Why is Sneasel an ice type? Origin. Sneasel may be based on the Kamaitachi, a type of yokai represented as weasel demons with sickles on their front legs and sometimes understood as the mysterious cuts on the skin in cold weather. So it was a weasel demon, and it was the cause of mysterious cuts on your skin in the cold weather. That's a Japanese demon. There you go, Amanda. An ice weasel demon.
Yep.
There you go. What a specific... Could you imagine that in like ancient Japan? It's like, guys, I got this cut. I don't know where it came from. It must have been the weasel. It must have been the ice weasel. That's close. Was that only the first round? Nah, man. Not because you're dehydrated. It's because of a weasel. An ice weasel. The anime gets a lot of signature Pokemon wrong. What do you mean? Signature. For example, Lucamine, Olivia, and Kiawe's signature Pokemon are Clefable, Turtonator, and Midday Lycanroc instead of Beware, Midnight Lycanroc, and Alolan. Well, hold on. I think Lucamine's signature could be Clefable. That's the Pokemon she leads with. Help, guys, I'm being chased by an ice demon weasel. It scratched me. Oh, I'm sorry. You're dead then. 11 seconds. I'll probably do like 2 or 3 more attempts and then I'm donezo, guys. Sorry I couldn't get a shiny. Although, who knows, maybe this one will be the shiny. It won't. Stack Attack 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 is based on a yokai as well. Mokukuram. If you don't take care of your house, the entire will be covered in eyes that will always watch you. What the fuck? You beat him? Fuck Richie. I did my first try and got plus 10 frames. Well, that's pretty good, Mark. How did Japan come up with stuff in ancient times? I don't know, man. I mean, people are like, oh, wow, Japan is so quirky and weird. Oh, I love Lorelai. Who's she gonna pick? Is she gonna pick Poliwhirl?
Yeah.
Poliwhirl! I love him. I love Poliwhirl. He's a beautiful creature. Okay, yeah, so people are always like, wow, Japan's so weird, guys. Everything's weird. But it's like, have you read Greek mythology? That shit's crazy. Fucking Aphrodite was born after Zeus severed Uranus's ball sack and it fell into the ocean and she came out of it. Like, what the fuck? But the ice demon is weird. Like, dude. Like, what the fuck even? Plus 50 or plus 52? Alright, fuck you, game. You're toying with me. JonTron fans may get the joke. I mean, it's not a joke. Like, that's like her lore. That's like the... I could tell you other lore. Here, I could tell you Hercules. Now... I'm almost positive this is Hercules. Hercules, because he's a demigod, but she was mad at Zeus and wanted Zeus to kill him, like whatever his wife's name is, I can't remember her name, and she wanted Zeus to like not have the kids. She wanted him to kill, but actually instead of killing the kid, what he did was he took Zeus like out of her, like the human woman. And he put Hercules in his thigh, and he like nurtured Hercules as like a fetus in his thigh until he was able to be born. Hera. I mean, like they had like monsters in Greece. There are plenty of Greek god monster things. See, that shit's fucked up, man. This is the last one. As long as it's like around a minute, and I will aim for this one. God, Polyworld's going off. 1830. Alright, we're gonna do the reflexes here. Okay, guys, this is the last attempt, and then I'm done, skis. I mean, it was a lot of the Japanese yokai were like morals. It was like, if you do this, this thing will happen to you. It's sort of like the creepy folktales from European history, I think. Yeah, like Grimm's kind of stuff. Well, I don't know what the fucking moral of Hansel and Gretel is. Don't go into the woods or a witch will eat you.
Yeah, the forest is dangerous.
Alright, everybody, thank you for coming to the stream. You guys are all awesome. You all have a good evening or morning or whatever time it is by you. And, yeah, have a good time. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow, probably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm streaming tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.